wanted to talk about 3 micro wins that keep me hitting record. 3 micro wins that make it easy for me to create and continue to create. I just want to talk about those 3 wins. The first one is it's one take. I don't spend a lot of time going over what I did, re-recording, rewriting, doing 1 take, 2 take, 3 take. That's not the goal. The goal is to record and publish. I understand, or at least believe, that as I do this more often, I get better at it. At where I'm at in my creator journey, I can't say that I know what looks great. I understand what looks perfect, but I can't say that that's what will work for what I'm doing. I need to continue to put out content. I need to continue to do this. The other thing that I have that makes it easy for me to do this, and maybe it doesn't make it easy, but it does give me some peace to know that, okay, after this, it'll be over. And that's, I have a hard stop or deadline for when I will hit record. I know at some point on a certain date that I'm going to hit record. After that, I can be free, at least until the next deadline. So that's helpful because I know that I will get this done. Now, the thing about deadlines is tricky. You have to hold yourself accountable. So I'm holding myself accountable. The longer I am consistent in meeting my deadline, the stronger my deadline becomes. And that's been my experience on anything. As I hold myself accountable, I become more accountable to myself and I become more believable, at least to me. And then that kind of works through other areas of my life. Let me look at my last point. And this one is kind of weird because my other win is that every time I hit record, every time I publish, that's another win. I mean, I'm getting it done. And the benefit of pushing record and pushing publish is that I then have proof of what I've done. I can go look and see, oh, look what I've done over a period of XYZ time. And that's why it's important. Like if you're in something like weight loss, for example, you get on the scale on a regular basis, consistently. You want to, I think almost you should get on the scale frequently because you'll have a greater body of data to look at. You'll have more information, more inputs. If you're not going to get on the scale like daily, then take pictures of yourself. And then you can almost, if you want to do like take pictures of yourself in the same position over a period of time, you can then see yourself improve over a period of time. But you can definitely see what you're doing. When you don't have that concrete proof of what you've done, you can kind of like get in your head about, this isn't working or what I'm doing, it doesn't matter. So make it easy. Give yourself those little wins by creating something that you can track. I know with walking or running, you can use one of those free trackers like Nike Run Club or Map My Run, and these are free. And what they do is they'll record, like hit record, and it'll record the distance you went, the time you went, but it'll also give you like a map of everywhere you went. Then over a period of time, you'll then be able to scroll through and see like, oh, I did this, and then it gives you like a listing of how far you walked on or ran on each day and that kind of thing. Just saying that is another way to reinforce what you're doing. You can see that, hey, I am progressing. Hey, this is what I'm getting better at. This is and the other thing is, let's go back to the weight loss. And this is why I weigh myself every day I possibly can, because it takes out the anxiety of fluctuations. In all things, there's no straight up and there's no straight down. There's fluctuations. And when you, let's say you have some, this is how it worked for me. I was having some success in losing weight because I wasn't eating, or I felt like it's because I wasn't eating carbs. And I got a little neurotic or paranoid. Well, if I eat that, that's gonna make me gain weight. What's gonna happen if I eat that or if I eat this? So I just began to slowly add carbs back into my diet. I don't know how slow, I think maybe I just went for it. And then I just continued to weigh myself so then I can see, okay, look, that was something I don't want to do in terms of my weight, or something that doesn't matter. Like, hey, look, I had all those carbs, my weight maintained. And that, I just didn't want to have like a relationship with food that made me anxious, especially since food's gonna be part of my life for the rest of my life. So I know a little bit of a tangent as far as 3 micro wins that keep me creating and that keep me going. But I just wanted to give you like a solid example of what I'm talking about. And so if we go back over one take, remember, I'm just focused on getting through the muscle, the process of hitting record and publish. The second one is, let me have it right here, having a hard deadline for when I push record. This means by me having the hard deadline and honoring it, that deadline becomes stronger. And the other thing that happens is the people around you start to know that, oh, this is what happens at this particular point in time, right? So I was just about to record and my wife was like, hey, where are you going? Oh, okay. Like she understood what I was doing. And so that's a part of it. And then the last thing is every time I hit record, every time I publish is another win, because I get to build that track record. I get to build that visible proof of work. So those are a few things. You can check out the habit tracker in the comments. But which one of those things, I mean, I'm just naming 3. Which one of those things could you steal to help you on your journey for whatever you're doing? Creating, building a business, losing weight. That's all I got for now.